Come in, Commissioner Gordon. We've had a report of a break-in at Wayne Tech. Reports of laughter and green gas. Sounds like a certain someone.
I'm already en route to Stryker's Island with our special suspect. Call in Detective Bullock. He can look into the break-in.
Sure thing, boss. Enjoy Metropolis.
It's always sunny in Metropolis. Talk about your right side of the tracks. But even this place isn't without its problems.
Oh.
Commissioner Gordon?
Officer, I'm expected. Is everything ready?
Sir. I mean, yes, sir.
Thank you, officer. Stay frosty.
Good day, sir. Frosty.
Normally, our precinct wouldn't ask for the help of someone with your reputation. But since you're the closest thing we have to an expert in these matters, I need to ask you what you make of this. I have to admit, I'm a little out of my league with this one. The suspect was apprehended at a laboratory break-in. The lab belonged to an old colleague of yours, Mr. Luthor, Professor Ivo.
Professor Ivo? I still fail to see what a break-in has to do with me.
The good professor and you were mixed up with the Amazo project.
The android capable of stealing powers from superheroes.
If our suspect has acquired similar abilities, they have the potential to become a huge threat. Maybe if you cooperate and decide if they're a danger, we could see about knocking a couple of decades off your sentence.
Very well. I've no interest in yet another superpowered loser in the world. Who designed your costume?
This one doesn't say anything.
Commissioner! Someone stole my donuts and my uniform and... Oh, wait. There they are.
What?
Donuts!
Hello, Mercy. Better late than never. Let's get out of here. Oh. This is the point we escape. Come on, rookie. You're with Lex Luthor now, the greatest ever criminal mastermind.
Are you sure about this?
If nothing else, Rookie will be excellent cannon fodder. This way, my dear.
Lego DC superheroes? Oh no, Lego DC supervillains, because we've already had the superheroes. This one is supervillains, so you get to play as a bunch of supervillains, and we'll see exactly how that works out in a little bit here. But I have an all cutscenes video. I should have that linked in the description if you want to go watch the whole hour and a half of cutscenes that comes with this game. And this is definitely one of the most fun LEGO games that I've played in years. The last one, LEGO Incredibles, was alright. That one was fun. I don't know, I didn't like it all that much. The ones where they copy the movies don't feel that creative anymore. I kind of like these ones where they make them completely new. But they did a really good job with yet another superhero LEGO game. The last one before Incredibles was LEGO Marvel, and that one didn't really do it for me. That one was okay, but it was still kind of... I don't know, it was yet another LEGO Marvel game. There's like 3 of them now, but I guess there's 4 Batmans, because there's LEGO Batman 1 through 3, and then there's... I think there's another one that was just super villains. I can't really remember. Superheroes, and then there's this one which is super villains. I can't really remember now. Maybe there's only 4 DC ones. 4 or 5, but either way, this game is also a walking tutorial, meaning I don't really know why I'm bothering to make these videos. It's next to impossible to get stuck in this game anymore. I mean, it's got a trillion pop-ups, and even when you start the game, if you select the I'm a master villain difficulty, so where it'll give you supposedly less hints, it still bombards you with a million hints. And there were a few times that I did pull up some of the hints, but mostly that was because I didn't know what a superpower of a villain we were playing as could do to continue on in that part of the level. So most of it is straightforward, though. I really don't think I'm going to narrate later videos of this game like I normally do. I have a lot of other stuff I got to do in real life, so I think this game's straightforward enough and it's fun enough that I'm going to upload it on its own and just for a time saver on my point of view. But this first level I'm going to talk over for a little bit, and it just kind of shows the introduction of what the whole game is going to be like. You're going to be playing as villains for pretty much the whole time. And this game, slight spoiler I guess, does involve Earth 3, and I don't know if that's actually real Earth 3 in the DC comics or if that was brought in just for the Lego game, but either way I guess I'll go look at that wiki for that one. But it was a really great game. Seriously, one of the most fun ones I've played in years, and I like it so much I've even started collecting a few of the collectibles out on my own. I won't be recording those probably, but I haven't actually wanted to sit down and play through a Lego game beyond the campaign in a long time. The voice acting is amazing here. You get some really good voice actors. I don't know their exact names, but I know I've heard them before. I don't know if Kevin Conroy does Batman, but if it doesn't, the guy's still pretty dang good. And whoever does Lex did Lex in the previous Lego Batman games too, and he's way better than the Lex Luthor they had in the Batman vs. Superman movie. But anyway, the writing is hilarious, the story is hilarious, everything about this game is amazing story-wise. I mean, they did a really good job. Glitches, not too many of them. I had a weird glitch that I think shows up in this video, where a bunch of Lego guys were doing like our kind of a ring around the rosy with each other, and they weren't moving where they needed to, but beyond that, there weren't any glitches. The game never crashed for me once. That was really unusual for a Lego game. Most of the time these things are just filled with glitches, but this one was pretty solidly made. I was a little bit surprised, because I thought for sure I was going to have to redo a whole bunch of the level because the game just randomly crashes the desktop. It is available on PC, of course. It's $40 on PC. I think it's about that much on consoles too, and it gets cheaper as time goes on. But it's a Lego game. I mean, it's not like they want us to pay $60 for a Lego game, thank goodness. I don't know if there's DLC in this one. There probably is. They've started adding DLC. I don't know if they added microtransactions yet. I think they may have tried that once and it didn't work out so well, but I might be completely wrong on that too. I might be imagining things. I don't know if that's breached Lego games. But anyway, as far as the game goes, I really, like I said, I was just impressed with it, and I was just really happy that it was a lot of fun. So if you've been looking for a new Lego game, especially one that's with DC heroes or villains, and you get to play as the bad guys, and this is pretty much the only one in existence. You don't really have a choice. So I mean, here we get Cheetah and Solomon Grundy. What other game will you get to play as those two right next to each other? There's probably one I'm unaware of, maybe a fighting game? I don't know. Was that Injustice game? Maybe in that one. But beyond that, there's really not a whole lot that's new mechanics-wise. I guess if you want to go that technical into the game. I don't know, it's a Lego game. They throw some stuff here and there, but if you've played a previous Lego game, you've probably seen all the puzzles that you're going to need to do in this one. There's really nothing that got me stuck, and I was really happy because there's overworld sections between each level. I was really happy they didn't force you to spend too much time there. One of the Marvel games, it seemed like that they made you spend almost all your time in the overworld. I don't really know why they were so bent on doing that, but I really miss back with the early Lego games when it was just like a board that had all the levels on it, or it was in like Lego Star Wars, it was a bunch of doors and you could just go straight to the level. You didn't have to deal with the overworld garbage. This one's overworld isn't too bad though. You go between Gotham and Metropolis, and you know, it's a fun little world to explore. It's a lot bigger than you're probably going to run into just by purely doing the story, thankfully. I'm not really for the huge, massive, like, we gotta wander around and do these puzzles that sometimes take almost as long as the actual level to complete. Luckily, none of those were in this game, and most of the levels were just walking to the location and then pushing X or A or whatever button it was to start the next level. So that was nice. You got to spend more of your time in the actual campaign than wandering around in the Lego Grand Theft Auto. But it does have a pretty nice open world, lots of side quests, stuff to do out there. I mean, there's a lot to do in this game, even for $40. The campaign alone is like 5 to 6 hours long. So with all the open world stuff you're going to be able to do if you want to, you can probably easily get 15 or more hours out of this game if you're going to look at 100%ing it. I mean, it's a pretty solid game for $40. There's not really many games out there that are going to give you that much playtime even for $60, unless we're talking multiplayer. But when's the last time a multiplayer game charged $60 for it? I think they kind of quit doing that when Titan... Anyway, whatever. So that's going to be pretty much it for me. I don't think I'm going to narrate most videos from this point onward. And I am going to be uploading all of the Lego game, and then I'm going to be continuing on with Donkey Kong, and then starting a whole new kind of ridiculously stupid project that I probably shouldn't start, but I think it'll be a lot of fun. But I'm not going to mention that till I get to it. It's not going to be that exciting. But either way, that's going to be it for me for this video, and probably the rest of these Lego DC Supervillains videos. I have links in the description if you want playlists, the whole cutscenes, all of that good stuff. I'll see you guys whenever the heck I decide to narrate next.
Even more security? What's inside that thing, Luther? I don't like being kept in the dark like this.
Quit complaining, Cheetah. Once it's open, you'll see.
Okay, that takes care of that. Just one more to deal with.
Grundy want to know what's inside.
Splendid work. Well done, T.
Okay, maybe now we'll get some answers.
Stop right there, Luthor.
Ah, Superman. I'm guessing a campfire is missing an overgrown Boy Scout.
And Stryker's prison kitchen is missing one bald-headed pot washer.
I chop the vegetables now.
Good for you. Now get back in your cell.
I think not, Superman. I believe you've met...
Metallo? He's too unstable to be outside that cell.
Unstable for you, perhaps. His kryptonite core doesn't bother me one bit. now to get off this rock.
You're not going anywhere.
You really think you can stop me?
No, but we can.
Oh, huh?
Booyah! Not so fast, bad guys.
Back off! Green's my thing!
Where's Batman?
Said he had to take care of an emergency.
Harley Quinn here, documenting another classic criminal caper. And now the star of this show, Mr. J!
Where is it?
We just stole some neato stuff, previously procured by Wayne Tech. Mr. J and I love a good rabbit, taken from all those suckers who are too honest to steal.
No, it's not here! It's not here!
Aw, come on, Puddin'. Say something funny for a viewers.
Oh, not now, Pumpkin. Can't you see I'm busy? Here, take this.
Ooh, pretty, whatever it is.
Nowhere to run, Joker.
Puddin', how about we get on the chopper?
Relax! He'll never hit us from way up there!
Two with one shot. Not bad.
Say cheese, B-Man!
Sounds like you're out of time, Bats!
Gee, Mr. J, the Joker copter's an awfully long way up there. How are we gonna reach it?
Why, it's so simple, kiddo. We go up while keeping our heads down. We climb to the top while keeping a low profile.
So, you saying we should look for some stairs or something?
Well, yes.
Got it. Let's go, Puddin'.
All this fuss over little old me. How touching. of ours are fighting the Justice League. Hang in there, folks! I'm rooting for you!
You think we should help them?
And ruin our magical evening? Fat chance! Let them get their own crime spree, I say.
little privacy around here?
Let's go!
About time. This whole place is starting to get real crazy. Good thing they're too busy fighting those goofs. They don't got time to stop us, huh, Mr. J?
Hold it right there, you vile villains of villainy.
Huh?
Who are you?
I am Ultraman, and these are my friends. The Justice Syndicate, Owlman, Superwoman, Grid, Johnny Quick, Power Ring, and Sea King.
There's something really familiar about these guys.
We're here to help.